Just give me a moment. I just gotta make sure everything's working properly. Yeah, everything's working. Gotta make sure everything's working properly. Last time there was a minor hiccup, or things were not going the way they were supposed to. Video producer. Hey, Noor, how's it going? Y'all started a moment. Just making sure everything's working properly. Alright, perfect. Let's begin. Hey, Carl, welcome to the stream. Yes, I did keep you waiting. Alright. Alright. Let's see, gonna stick around. Okay. No worries, Noor. Gotta prove your Apex Legend game. Me, I'm just gonna battle a weapon that surpasses Metal Gear. Metal Gear Rex. Yeah. So let other buddies know that I'm streaming right now.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, Master of Disguise, Vulcan Raven, Giant and Shaman, and Revolver Ocelot, Specialist in Interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
Hey, I say
Man
go
with the
for
same
it if you
cocaine
want.
as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility
Does
covers
sound
the
like a
whole
brilliant
island.
idea.
I'll instruct you by
Maybe,
codec after you reach your
hopefully.
target.
Anyone going
But I'd
with
say
me?
way too
As
patient
usual,
once
this
they
is a one-man
get their act
infiltration
together and
mission.
decide to actually
Weapons and
invest in
equipment
real
OSP.
games instead of
Yes.
pachinko
This is a top
machines.
secret black
But
op.
I think it's a
Don't
great
expect any official
way
support.
to explore the series lore outside of the story of Big Boss and Solid Snake. Alright, time for me to start. Hey everyone, Evil Stan here. Still my birthday, so I'm gonna decide to finish up my game of Metal Gear Solid. Last time I was about to enter the PAL code. Yep. Yeah, the thing about Metal Gear Solid 2, however, was I don't know if you remember the marketing. There was no talk about Raiden. In fact, it was actually one of the biggest twists or biggest switch in gaming history or storytelling in general, in which the game was promoted as the next adventure of Solid Snake. But in reality, it was mostly a focus on Raiden, and nobody knew about it until the game actually came out, and that was the big twist right there. And I'll be honest, when that first happened, I was really mad, because I wanted to play a Solid Snake. I didn't want to play some dude named Raiden. But I think it took me a while, but after a while, yeah, it took me some time to finally be cool about Raiden, and I'll be honest with you, it took a long time. I don't know how long it took a lot of other people, but it was pretty infamous when it happened. I know they also tried to do it again with Metal Gear Solid 3, but everyone kind of figured out right away that, yeah, you're not playing a Snake, this is Big Boss's story. Vulcan Raven's gear. This might take a while. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it did take a while for me to understand the nuance of his character and his depth, and that's when I actually was able to finally accept him, or actually appreciate him as a character and his place in the series.
Palcom number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcom number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Yep.
What was that noise?
Hold on a second. Let's gotta check something. Alright. So I just have to make sure everything's working properly. I really need to get a new PS2 controller. Hey on, how's it going? So on, how was your first week at Wager? Just got home. Were you working? Your photo shoot? Oh wow. Yeah. You know,
Snake,
Bobby
it's
was
about
telling me
Naomi
that
Hunter.
last time I
Then you
spoke
should
with
talk to
him.
the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it.
So all
It
5
looks like
floors.
the DIA recently developed a
Like
new
you
type
yourself
of
do
assassination
all 5
weapon.
floors, or the company's like doing
assassination
all
weapon?
5 floors.
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No. Fox die. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah, it's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
Oh,
What is?
wow.
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms
So,
Tech president and the
You go
DARPA chief,
to
I mean,
one restaurant
Decoy
and you pick up
Octopus,
food for all 5
die
floors,
of
is that
something
correct?
that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Interesting.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake,
Yeah, Carl, I'd
try
like
to
to-
remember.
that's actually a pretty
Did
good,
Naomi give you some
Yeah, they
kind of
should really
injection?
look into that aspect of
nanomachines.
the
She was in the
more.
best
Be
position to have done it.
definitely
but
interesting
I
to
don't
make a
know what her
game
motive
or
was.
anime
Does the
or
Colonel know?
a
I'm not sure.
novel about, or even
But
a
he still
movie.
hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be
Oh,
working
wow.
with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of
Yeah, as
interrogation?
long as they don't start
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough
Mass
stuff.
hiring,
But we don't even
and
have any sodium
everything
pentothal
should be
here.
good for
Call
you.
me if you find out
Huh?
anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I don't,
That
me
means the
myself,
Fox dye vaccine
yeah,
must be
I like
around
my current
somewhere.
job a lot
Listen,
more. I
I've
would
got bigger
not want
things
to
to
go
worry
back.
about.
But Snake, you
Yeah,
might be
really.
infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
The mass hiring at the time when we were doing it was we needed drivers. Unfortunately, too much of a lot of good drivers getting the shit end of the stick. Unfortunately, for stupid reasons. Honestly, like, oh, I don't like how this driver talks to me, or I don't like how this driver thinks he's all dead. It's like, yeah, but he's dependable. Whereas you're trying to give it to like some contractor who thinks they're owed something. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always those drivers who got a sweet sink, even though they really didn't deserve it. Yeah, they wouldn't even bother coming in. They just check in literally at 10:30 and go straight to the restaurant. I'll admit, my attitude towards a lot of drivers changed when I started doing dispatch. I mean, yeah, as individually, a lot of them are cool, but when it comes to depending on them, yeah, you cannot depend on them. And it kind of did. Oh, speaking of work, Craig actually wished me happy birthday on Facebook today. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, you're not the only one who's gonna miss me. I know, several drivers have told me they're sad that I'm not coming back. Yeah, you totally should. Yep. Okay. Oh, did you tell Marcel you're working waiter full time, or you told him you're doing your business full time? Okay. Huh. Yep. I really need to start traveling again. I haven't gone on a vacation since last October. Thinking about taking another road trip to Phoenix just to see my uncles and my aunt and my cousin again. Yeah, everyone's heard about. Yeah, everyone's hearing about the fire. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I actually had a friend who was stuck in the evacuation because of how bad traffic was. Yeah, I had another friend, ex-police chief. He was at a law enforcement conference in Reno that got canceled because of the fire.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different code.
Metal Gear may be
Naomi,
strong, but
is what the
family
Colonel
is
says true?
stronger.
Yes.
Sorry,
But not
Carl. I'm actually
everything I
talking
said
to
was a
another
lie.
friend of mine who's
Who are
watching
you?
this on
I don't know
Twitch.
myself.
But
I don't know my
right
real
now,
name
I'm
or
also
even what
comes
my
with
parents
planning
look
because
like.
I got some things
bought
going
all my
on right now.
identification.
But I'm
But my
pretty
reason
sure
for
I'll
getting into genetics was true.
have a better
'Cause you
idea
wanna know yourself,
come the
right?
end of September, and then I'm just gonna plan
I
to
want to know
take a
where I
road
came
trip down
from.
to Phoenix.
My age, my race.
It's actually a pretty fun
anything.
trip.
Naomi.
Well, since I live in the
was
Bay
found in
Area, it's
Rhodesia
a
sometime in the
pretty
80s.
boring trip
Dirty little
until you
orphan.
hit Highway
Rhodesia,
5,
what's now
and then
known
it's
as
a
Zimbabwe?
great drive up
Yes.
until you hit LA,
Rhodesia was
and then
owned by
it's a
England until
pretty boring drive
1965,
until
and there were
once
lots
you
of
leave
Indian
LA,
laborers
and then it's a
around.
great
That's
drive
probably where I
through
got my
like
skin color from, but I'm
all
not
the way
even sure
from
about that.
Naomi. You're too
San
worried about the
Bernardino
past.
all the way to
Isn't it enough
Phoenix.
to understand
But once
who
you
you
hit
are now?
Phoenix, it's back to a boring
Understand who I am now.
city
Why
traffic.
should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long until I met my big brother.
Now,
And
on,
him.
my
brother.
other friend who was in Reno actually had a
Yes.
pretty interesting story.
Frank
So he was
Yeager.
about to leave when
What?
a woman was having a heart attack
He
or
was a young
some sort of
soldier.
medical condition, and he had to, like,
he picked me up
first of
near
all,
the Zambezi
administer
River.
CPR while directing
I was
other
half
people
dead from
to do
starvation,
this,
and
do
he
this,
shared his
call,
rations with
call
me.
paramedics and stuff, and he had to actually,
Yes.
just as the paramedics
Frank
arrive,
Yeager.
that's when he had to get
The
on his
man
plane,
who you
but
destroyed was my
lost-
brother and my only family.
but he did all he could, and he's hoping the woman
Brave Fox.
survived.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought
Carl
us to
said,
this
yeah, this
land
was
of
like one of
freedom.
those moments.
This
There was a
America.
missed opportunity because I remember in
Then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
African level of Metal Gear
That's when
Solid
it
5
happened.
was like
You
take
killed
place
my
in this
benefactor and
region.
sent my
Well, I think it was
brother
like
home a
Angola
cripple.
and Zaire. Well,
I vowed
now the
revenge and joined
DRC, the Democratic
Foxhound.
Republic of Congo, but back
I
then
knew
it
it
was
was my
Zaire.
best chance to meet you, and I prayed
This
for
would
the
have
day
been an
that I
opportunity
would.
to actually introduce
So,
us
were
to
your
the
prayers
Frank
answered?
Yeager and Naomi story instead of
I
what
waited
we
2
saw.
long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long
Yep.
years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you
It
still
was
hate me?
being closest I ever did to a Hunter S. Thompson trip
Not
was
exactly. I was partly wrong
Santa
about
Barbara
you.
Halloween.
What about Liquid and the others?
Had a
I'll
30-pack
have my
of beer,
revenge on them too.
bunch of weed.
Naomi,
Just like
you didn't
road
kill
tripped
that
at
doctor
first
too,
down
did
to
you?
Huntington
The one
Beach
that
to pick
used
up a
Gray Fox
friend,
for his
and
genome
then drove
experiments?
back up to
Dr.
Santa
Clark?
Barbara.
No,
And
that was my brother.
yeah, I think
Afterwards, I
also
covered it
felt
up
very important. We
and
had
helped him hide
we had
out.
a bottle of Jack,
So
a
that ninja-
bottle
I mean, Gray Fox.
of Jose
come here to
Cuervo,
kill me?
and I had a bottle
I don't think so.
of
I think he
Everclear.
just came here to fight you.
And it was the
I
this was
wasn't
the
sure before, but
illegal.
now I think I
This was the
understand.
one that's kind of
A final
illegal in the
battle
state
with
of
you.
California. It was like
That's all he lives for.
the
I'm sure of
the
it.
highest proof alcohol
Fox.
possible.
Naomi, tell me something.
Yep.
About Fox Die.
Yep. We're in
Fox
back
Die is a
country.
type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
If you enjoyed Fear and
Right.
Loathing in Las Vegas, I
They
would also
respond by becoming
recommend
active and using the
Hell's
macrophages. They
Angels,
begin
A
creating
Terrible
TNF
Saga,
epsilon.
Fear and Loathing Campaign Trail
It's a type of
76.
cytokine, a peptide
I
which
kind of had
causes
mixed
cells
feelings
to
about the
die.
Rum Diaries.
The TNF epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Yeah, the book was meh, but I really thought the movie was
Listen, Snake.
terrible.
I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth. The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Oh, by the way, got a question for anyone who's watching. So, I just got a smoker, a new barbecue for my birthday with a smoker, and I gotta ask: is it if you get a new smoker, or a barbecue with a smoker? Is it normal for you to want to like start smoking anything you could think of for some time because I'm kind of in that mood right now. I mean, I smoked some chicken and it just came out delicious. Then I smoked some sausages, some beef, some tomatoes. And I'm just in the mood to smoke any kind of meat. Well, it doesn't even have to be meat. Just smoke anything. No, No, when I'm referring to smoking stuff, I mean food. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning or maybe sometime this week, like smoke some steak and eggs, put it in an iron skillet and just throw it in the smoker. Okay, now you clearly have not ever, you do not appreciate the beauty of a smoker. Yep.
What was that noise?
Oh yeah, I love smoked cheese.
Palco number 3 confirmed.
Yeah, I love
Palco
smoked salmon. Really enjoy making my own sandwich.
activated.
No, why?
But like, I really learned how to smoke my own salmon because that'd actually be pretty awesome.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Can I do a cold smoker? No, it's a barbecue with a smoker built
Snake.
onto the side
Now
of
the
it.
detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my
But
gratitude.
I will definitely gotta
Sorry to have
Google how
involved you in that
to smoke
silly
salmon
shape
because
memory
I
alloy
love
business.
salmon, I love
What are you
smoked salmon,
talking
and now
about?
that I got a
We
smoker,
weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's
anything
code.
is possible.
Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried.
That is
Without
true.
the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once
Hey
the
Carl, thanks for
world
the
glimpses
stars.
the
Sorry,
power
just
of this
noticed it
weapon,
now.
the White House will
I'm
have
actually
no
looking
choice
at the
but to
feed through
surrender the Fox Die
Streamlabs
vaccine.
OBS,
To me, they're ace in the hole.
and which
It's
means I can
useless
see
now.
Ace in the hole.
anyone who
The
follows me
Pentagon's
on
plan to use you was
Twitch,
already successful.
YouTube, and
The torture
Facebook. Same with the chat. No, the chat I'm more paying attention
You're
to.
the only one
The
who
mini
doesn't
feed, however,
know.
has just been flooded with this spam bot called
Who are
Hoss
you
whatever.
I'll tell
Just
you
like keeps.
everything you want to
I mean, if
know.
you've been
If you
following
come where
everything
I
going on
am,
with
that is.
Twitch, you'll see
Where
everyone's
are
been
you?
complaining about these bots that
Very
just
close
randomly
by.
starts following you.
Snake,
But since
that's
yesterday,
not
they've just
Master
been getting
Miller.
obnoxious
Campbell,
where you got like
you're too
30
late.
bots following you at
Master
once.
Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
It was Dio.
Liquid, how the... You've served your purpose. You may die
Okay,
now.
you know, I've always had this theory that Liquid was inspired actually by Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
So for these bots, I've heard different stories.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening
Yeah, so these bots,
the
I've heard
door.
different stories. I've heard that, yeah, they are trying to spam your chat with either like spam links or hate raids. But from my experience, nothing really. They just like flood up my mini feed, and it's pretty stupid.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing
No,
the
I'm not
hostages,
familiar with that.
It was all just a diversion.
I've been hearing a lot of
Version.
The Pentagon only needed for you to
like
come into
these
contact
emerging
with us. That's what
stories
killed the
about emerging
Armstead president
AI,
and decoy
human-like
Optimus.
emotion,
Don't mean.
virtual
right.
assistants,
You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve
sure.
Metal Gear undamaged,
AR,
along with the bodies of the
AR
genome soldiers. From the
imagery
beginning, the
with,
Pentagon was just using you as a
human
vector
intelligence
to spread
and
Fox dye.
some of it's scary,
die.
some of it's interesting,
be.
and others
But you
fall
told
into the
me Naomi
category
was
of
working with the
hello,
Pentagon.
future
They
waifu.
thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
Yep,
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer.
that's
to
right
that.
on.
No doubt.
If I could have,
But I had no idea she was
if I could make
motivated by such a petty
if I could
revenge.
bring
We
out my
still don't
waifu
know
to
what
life,
changes
I would
she made to
totally
Fox
accept
Dye's
it.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine.
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstead president and decoy Optimus
Now, who do I want to
were
see?
killed
Robot
by Fox
waifu?
Dye.
That's gonna be pretty hard
But
to decide.
Ocelot, myself,
I mean,
and
there's
you,
so
the
many
carrier,
options,
were
like
apparently unaffected.
tall vampire lady from
and
Resident Evil
viruses
Village. That's the
Could
first one
be.
that comes
In
to
any
mind.
case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive.
Interesting. Things
Everything
with
was done so that you would be the greatest of his
ballistics.
children. The only
Yeah,
reason
I think I had a friend was
exist
mentioning
is so
that
they could
some time
create
ago.
you.
I was the
Told-
favorite, huh?
I brought it up,
That's
but
right.
I wasn't too
I'm just
invested
the
in it. So
leftovers of what they used to
totally
make you.
phased over me.
Can
But
you understand what it's like to know
now
that
I should
you're
really look
garbage since
into
the
it.
day
It does
you
look
were
pretty
born?
interesting.
But
Yeah, Carl, unfortunately, I'm one of those guys who, when it comes to like AI,
So obsessed
well,
with
I'm
Big
right now
Boss.
not that
Some more
confident
kind
in
of love.
AI or
Love?
AI and
it's hate.
Not
He always
AI, what's it
told
called?
me I was
Algorithms?
inferior, and now I'll have my
this kind of stuff
revenge.
right now,
You should
simply
understand
because
me, brother.
everyone says it's
You
scary
killed
or
our
this
father
and
with
that or
your
how
own
smart they are,
hands.
and then I see my Facebook
stole
feed with
my
all these
chance for
stupid ass like,
revenge.
yeah, these algorithms
Now
aren't smart, they're
I'll
just
finish
dumb.
The work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you.
But of course you got
I'm proud
the
of the
scary
destiny
AI,
that
like
is
we're talking about
encoded
like
in
Sophie,
my very
but I
genes.
think
Yeah.
it's gonna be, might be like one that's been a work in progress for so long.
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Yeah.
How do I stop it?
You know the stupid thing about these AIs is that there are computer engineers who are working on AI that could make code and put them out of business, out of work. And the point is, and this is just a reflection of how stupid computer engineers can be, is that you are literally working on something that could render you useless in a few years. What are you thinking? But that's the Silicon Valley mentality sometimes. Like, make something and never think long-term consequences. Just move fast and break stuff, and then, oops, you goofed up. Yes.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away!
Grey Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds
Yep,
better
I
than
agree.
throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Oh,
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me.
Deus
I
Ex,
raised
great
her
game.
like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks
You know, after
of me as
killing
her brother.
Sniper Wolf is my next favorite touching moment. I'll also admit I've probably shed a tear during this moment so many times. I'm almost about to cry with how heartbreaking it is.
There you are! We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! In front of
Good. I can't do
I
it.
can finally
No,
die.
I can't do it.
After Zanzibar, I was taken
No,
from the battle,
I can't do it.
neither truly alive nor
No
truly
good.
dead.
I can't do
An
it.
undying shadow
Well,
in a world of
No,
light.
I can't do it.
But soon,
It's no good. I can't do it.
it will finally
No, I can't do it.
die!
yep.
Snake, we're not tools
That's
of
Human
the government
Revolution.
or anyone else.
Very, very well done, story-wise.
The only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought
Whole
for what I
concept of
believed in.
human and machine coming together. Line between what makes humans and what makes machine blurry. Definitely an interesting topic that was explored very well in that Human Revolution.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die! There you are!
front of you. I can't do it. I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it.
It reminds me of this.
It's no good. I can't do it.
This guy, well, one of my teachers, he made a reference to Jurassic Park. Science about science is important with ethics because just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. In reference to Jurassic Park, because some things are like best not to be made for because it causes more harm than good. Yes.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
Yep. That is true. Aeon, new Wolverine. Yeah. New Wolverine game does look pretty interesting. Hopefully this is a lot like the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. While the movie was total crap, that game was amazing.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's
No problem,
fantasy.
Carl.
It was his dying wish. When he was young,
It's always fun to have a
during
deep
the Cold
conversation
War,
about
the world needed men like
just about
us.
science,
We were
ethics,
valued.
morals,
We were desired.
religion, and philosophy, and this kind of
things
stuff. I'll admit it's been a long time since I've had such a
With all the
conversation.
lies of
and
hypocrites running
even
the
though
world,
it probably would have been
war
a better,
isn't what it used to
or
be.
a
We're
more
losing our place in a world that no
better
longer needs
speaker
us.
if I was not
A
focused
world
on
that now
playing my
spurns
game.
our very existence.
Yeah,
You should know
I used to have
that
this
as
friend,
well as I do.
the one who gave me the
After I
GameCube.
launch
I
this
think
weapon
every
and get
Friday
our
we'd meet
$1
up at his
billion,
coffee
we'll be
shop and
able
just
to bring
talk
chaos
about
and
stuff,
honor back to this
random
world
stuff.
gone soft.
But conversations like these
Conflict
about
will breed conflict. New hatred
ethics,
will arise.
philosophy,
Then
religion, politics,
we'll
and
steadily expand our
over
sphere
coffee and
of
cigarettes. This was before
as
they
long
banned
as there are
smoking,
people, there will
smoking
always
in
be war.
But the
Campbell.
problem
So,
is balance. Father knew what type of a
yeah, we'd
balance
probably
was
go through
best.
Is
2
that
cups
the
of
only
coffee
reason?
and each one of us goes
Isn't
through
it
a
reason
pack of
enough
cigarettes.
for warriors
He
such as
was
us?
a.
I don't want that kind of
Even for
world.
Parliaments, I was more of a Lucky Strike
So
smoker.
why are you here then? Why do you continue to
think, last
follow
time I
your
had a
orders
cigarette
while your
was
superiors betray you?
7,
Why did you
8
come
years
here?
ago.
Well,
And the last one I saw was 5 years ago, and I couldn't.
enjoy
I
killing.
had to tell him a couple of things. Yeah, don't smoke.
Are you
I'm
denying
not a
it?
fan anymore.
Haven't
I
you
can't
already
stand the
killed
smell
most
of
of
it.
my comrades?
That was
But yeah, it's always great to have these deep
I watched
conversations.
your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy battle.
you're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called.
I actually never
It
played
started in the 1970s.
Armored Core, but
Their
it's
plan
been
was
on my
to
to-play
artificially
list.
create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they
I will
chose
definitely
as the
check
model
out,
was the
some
man
of
known
these,
then as the greatest living
Armored
soldier
Core
in the
groups
world.
on Facebook.
But father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him.
I'm also going to try to skip
Thanks to
through.
father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldiers.
I'm going to try to skip through most of this.
Have you ever...
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Nice shot! You're out of time! Better hurry! It's going to blow! Better hurry! It's going to blow! You're out of time! You're out of time!
Yes!
Meryl. Meryl?
Okay. Oh, huge. Really do enjoy your Earth Defense
that you?
Force. Great.
Snake.
Truly
Oh, you're
great
alive.
game that
God.
Meryl.
knows
Meryl,
it's
are
a
you okay?
cheesy game and just fully
Are you
embraces
okay?
it.
Is that all you can
Well,
say?
I'm talking about like the
Meryl.
good kind of
It must
cheese.
have been terrible.
It's one of those games that I've
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
always excited to play since
I didn't give in to the torture.
since
Torture.
I just have fun
Things
with it.
even worse than that.
Doesn't matter. You
I
you
was
can like,
fighting too.
and the whole
Just like you.
It's also well where it's cheesy, but it
Fighting them
tries to have a straight
made me
face
feel closer
when
to
it tries to
you.
present its story
I
about
felt
the
like you were there
aliens
with
and
me.
stuff. And I
gave
gotta
me
check out
strength to go
Mecha
on.
Knight's
But I was
Nightmare.
scared.
That does look pretty interesting.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of
Oh
here?
yeah.
A way
Carl,
out?
thanks for recommending
yeah.
Mecha
You can
Knight's
take the loading
Nightmare.
tunnel to the surface.
Definitely gonna pick
There's
up
a
at the
parking
Steam store
garage right
first
next
chance
to
I
you.
get.
The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west
That's
of that
okay,
door.
I'm sure you've had
How
a
about
busy
the
day.
security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
I
Otacon,
appreciate the recommendation,
worry.
Carl. I've actually
I'm
been
staying here. It's
trying
my
to play
own
more
decision.
mecha games
Otacon,
besides
this is a hardened shelter, but
Gundam
they're going to use a
and Metal
surface-piercing
Gear,
nuclear
or
bomb.
not Metal
It
Gear,
won't hold.
Zone of the
I'm
Enders.
through regretting the past. Life
There's
isn't all
this
about
one
loss,
game
you know.
it came out
Snake,
a couple of months
I'm a
ago. I
complete
reviewed
person now. I've found a reason
Wings
to
of
live.
Darkness.
Good.
It looked like an interesting
Don't
mecha
die
game,
on me.
but
Same to
great
you.
story.
Take care of Meryl, okay?
Not that interesting. Great
I will.
gameplay.
Okay, I gotta go.
It's one
I
of those.
promise I'll do something about
but,
your escape route.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I got into it because
Thanks.
of the it was a mecha anime
that
style
sounds
game,
nice.
but the
I
gameplay
believe
was
in you.
not that
Thanks, Snake.
exciting, but the story was
get the hell out
kept
of
me
here.
invested.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Okay. Oh,
Me too.
oh, interesting.
Hurry!
Just save.
Snake, they've placed the Kano under... Snake...
I'll drive. surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon. Snake, hold on. Uh-oh, Snake. Checkpoint.
Here they come!
We'll never make it! Snake! Okay, Snake, let's go! We're not out of the woods yet!
Here they come!
We'll never make it! Snake, clear a path!
It would have been nice if we just drove through them.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Liquid!
Look, Snake, it's daylight! We're gonna crash!
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Hi, Fernando. Welcome to the stream. Actually, the interrogation, Carl, actually, the interrogation scene, I did it a long, long time ago. I'm actually picking this up from a game I played a couple of months ago.
Snake!
So it's been a while. So the interrogation scene, I did not show it. But if you submit it to the interrogation, Meryl's killed and you escape with Otacon.
he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
It's okay, Carl. We all,
Really?
I'll forget those
Thank you,
branching
Snake.
storylines in the game.
Snake.
No, I've made that mistake
I'm sorry,
a few
I
times in
I kept a lot of things
games
from
like
you.
this.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Interesting.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was. Who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox-Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
I'm just gonna skip through all this because I'm getting tired and I don't want to save. Gonna wait until this finishes up, then save, and then call it a night. Hey there. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to the stream. I'm actually about to finish up. but I'm sure you can check out the replay once it's ready to go. True that, Carl. True that. Yeah. Yep, caught me before when radio was silent, but I'm just trying to wait until the credits roll just so I can save.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I
Deadly
really am.
Premonition.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my
Yeah,
identity.
it's been on my playlist. And to answer the question, Carl, yes, I will play. I should stream Deadly Premonition sometime.
Until the very end.
Simply because, yes, it's a great game, and I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks, and everyone's described it as the video game version of Twin Peaks.
No, sir. No one knows that you.
Honestly, I think I played it for a few hours a long time ago, and again, I just got in. I only picked it up simply because everyone kept referring to it as a Twin Peaks game, and I like Twin Peaks, so why not? And they were right.
Mr. President.
Once I have it for PC, so I gotta just install it, and hopefully it works properly on my laptop. Ooh, I got the bandana. Awesome. 13 saves, 4 continues, caught 17 times, killed 93 people, and used rations 44 times. Yeah, I heard the prequel or the sequel was not that great. to kind of like it was like pretty, yeah, I heard the sequel was pretty broken, nothing worked properly, and they kind of missed the whole point of why everyone loved the first game to begin with. Yeah. I just love this intro. Do, 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 do. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, On, and thank you, everyone who tuned in to watch my birthday playthrough of, or second birthday playthrough of Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. Truly one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, go to retroware.com, and I have this pretty interesting story I wrote about Metal Gear a few weeks ago. It's about the story behind why I have 5 copies of the PS1 version of the game, or well, 5 copies of the PS1 version and 1 PC copy. Story about how I fell in love with the series, different times I've picked up a game. The game, once by accident, once an offer I couldn't refuse, and one was a drunk purchase. But it's on Retroware. Be sure to check it out. You know what? I'll probably put the link next time I'm playing. But other than that, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Evil Stan. I'll catch you all next time, and have a fun weekend.